Hello friends, this is Wendy and I am a scrapbooker. I love the junk journaling style, though I basically use it with my scrapbooking. I'm not a traditional scrapbooker because I don't scrapbook in 12 by 12 anymore. I used to, but I now really like this, the little golden book size, which is, this page is 8 inches. And this is by 12, though there is a fold in the middle. So this would be 8 by 6. But in the lovely junk journal style, you can add to it, you know, and bring it out. And yeah, so there is so much that you can do with junk journaling or with scrapbooks in this style. I'm obviously working on another page from Disneyland. This is actually from California Adventure, but same complex. And it's a Green Army Men one. And I want to make a sheet of paper to go behind it. I watched a video. It was from late in February 2024 by Louisa Heinzel. And she made a page, well, she made a card using this. I'm going to either cut it this way or this way. Haven't decided yet. I'm going to make the page first. So the first thing I need to do is to get a piece of paper that's going to fit inside of here. Okay, I pulled this out of my stash. I didn't have to cut up another piece of paper or anything. So this is a little more than 4 inches this way and a little longer than 6 inches. And this fits in there just fine. So this is where I'm going to start. I'm going to put these out of the way because I really don't want to ruin them. Okay, I'm just going to put down one of these media mats. And I think Barn Door is going to be the right color for the red. So I'm going to put a little bit there and grab my spritzer. This is called Smush and Spritz because you smush your mat and then you spritz it with water and then you dab it up. And in between dabbing it up, I'm going to dry a little. Okay, so I pulled one of the pictures over, and I think the red is good enough, but there's a bit of an antique sort of a feel to the colors. So I'm going to add some antique linen. Okay, so now I am going to run this through my embossing machine. Okay, let me pull this a little closer. I did not use watercolor paper or mixed media cardstock, which would have avoided some of this. It's not going to matter with the project that I'm doing, and I didn't want to make my page any bulkier than it was already going to get. Okay, and I'm going to use broken china. You got to shake it real good. It's the color that I have that is most like the color on the picture. I'm going to dribble this on here and clean my fingers up real quick. So here's a little something to know about Tim Holtz paints, is that they, when they are wet, they react with water, and you can splatter them and all that. But when they dry, it is permanent. And I did not want to have it on my fingers. Not that it would be permanent on my fingers, but then if I touched my shirt or anything else, then it would be permanent. So that is something to remember. So something that I like to do is to have extra paper to take up what is left. Okay, I noticed that this was drying on here, so I rinsed it off as best I could. So there is a time limit on this. Okay, so I'm going to use these stars from Eccentric. I'm going to try this with blue first. Got two different archival ink blues. And then I'll move on to black if I feel like I need to. So I'm going to splatter. I watched Louisa's tutorial about splattering, and that she's got this favorite brush, and you have to buy it in euros. And in fact, the languages that you can choose to read the descriptions and everything are either in German or French. English was not one of them. So that was a little disappointing. And as usual, I want to pick up the rest of this paint. Okay, I'm going to set this aside to dry on its own. This is definitely not dry yet, so I'm going to wait. But let's see how the color is with, let me find one that's got like all the colors in it. The color came out really really good. That's the right blue and it's the right red, so yay. Okay, so I have lots of decisions to make. The first one is, I don't think either of these colors really work. Darn, I was hoping that they would. Well, I also then put this right up against this color right here, and they are pretty close to identical. And then, so then this is complementary. So I think I will go with this. Okay, I am really happy with how this turned out. I had to wait to put this picture down until I had put my little bit of journaling down there. And this is from a Tim Holtz stamp set called Grunged. And these smaller stars, not that one, these smaller stars here are all from Falling Stars. And the yellow ones are ones that I just had in my package. And then these are something I got off of Amazon. Just a star set. This punch is by EK, which used to be EK Success, but is now EK. These papers were in my stash. This was an, oh, I'm not sure the name of it, but it is a Tim Holtz texture fade. And I followed, oh, and these little stars, the little teeny ones, are from Eccentric. And I did follow a technique by Louisa Heinzel, who I think is amazing. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. And if you did, give it a big thumbs up, hit that notification bell, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.